Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome back to Spilled Juice. This is my magical modded playthrough, so if you haven't been around, here I am. Man, I did some really wonky things with this building, didn't I? Anyway, I have been in the pack for a little bit. I've been in the astral sorcery area. And I say a little bit, but it's been hours and hours and hours doing almost nothing, pretty much. So I'll show you in a moment what I've done, and we can go from there. So when we last left off, we had just made a tree beacon. So we need to learn how to use it and, get it set up so that we can start collecting tree drops, essentially. I need to clean this out. There's just a bunch of garbage in here, isn't there? But yeah, is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Let's sleep. The reason I'm at home in my little hut here for the Roots School of Magic, is that I was looking at lanterns, and look what I found. The Feral Flare Lantern. I completely forgot Torchmaster was in the pack. So we do have Mega Torches. We do have Feral Flare Lanterns. I would like to use one that lights up the area, I think, versus one that just prevents mob spawning in some areas. I didn't know the dread lamp existed. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we've got a couple of things. The Wizard's Village that I haven't started yet, but it's still I'm still planning on doing a Wizard's Village. I want to be able to control the lights and shadows in that area. So that would be a good place for a Mega Torch, because it would just prevents mob spawning, but it doesn't create light sources. The Feral Flare Lantern creates light sources. So I would want it in an area that I don't want any shadows. And I think a place that I might appreciate having a Feral Flare Lantern would be the Astral Sorcery base. Because then it'd be really lit up, really like glowy, really bright, and I think it would work really well for that area. So I don't know how big of an area. It just says a large area. So we're going to make one Feral Flare Lantern and go from there. Just use the Astro Light. No. I mean, they're okay. They're the little yellow flary lights. They're alright. I know I can change the color of the lights. They're okay. I actually prefer Botania's flare better than the one from Astral Sorcery. But I mean, we'll look at it and we'll use it in some places. But right now I just would like to be able to be in the area without a whole lot of mobs. That's kind of what I'm going for. We will want to do the Astral Sorcery ritual to prevent mobs when we can get to that eventually. But the Feral Flare Lantern is really cheap. It's glowstone gold and any glass. I believe we have everything we need for it. So we're just going to make one and go put it over there. I've got some red glass that'll probably work just fine. Okay. And again, this is just for stuffing. But yeah, so the other reason is that, as you can see, my hammock is missing and the little anchors are missing. I had a creeper come in and blow me up. I wasn't paying attention. I was in my chests and it blew everything up and I lost a few items, but I was able to recover a little bit. But I haven't rehung my hammock. I have it. I just don't have the anchors. I haven't made the anchors to rehang the hammock. Of course, I could always get a bed. But I want to put this feral flare lantern kind of in the middle. So probably in this area here. And we'll just see how far it goes. Let's put it here, right there. And it's slow over time, so it won't go super fast. But hello Solid, nice to see you. I added some supports to the attunement altar over there to start building and fleshing out the supports for that. I am building amazing things today. We just started, so I haven't introduced what we're going to be doing today, really. This is still running. We have 44. Yay! I have been using these to make starlight in large quantities, because what I've been doing is I think I've spent 4 hours standing in this area. 4 hours. We're at 89 buckets, and the reason I've been standing here is for these. They are not perfect yet. They're a long way from perfect. But the ones I had to start with, the purity, none of them were really high, and so I've had to really work to get this purity up to even the 70 and the 76 that it is. We're still cranking to try to get them at max purity. That is the first thing you do with these when you want to make perfect crystals. Get that purity up, and then you cut it with the grindstone until it has a cutting of 100%. And then you grow it with you throw it back in here to make the size max size, which this is 400 and 900 is this one. So when they're all orange, you've got a perfect crystal. Yay! So doing 1 rock and 1 celestial. I've got my light wells up here. I need to refill with things. I haven't tested to see if we can automate these yet. It's not something we're working on today. I have spent far too much time here staring at these pools, waiting, just keep filling them with starlight because that's not automated. Blah. Anyway, so I wanted to make a feral flare lanterns in this area. Like I said, I don't know how far away it puts up light sources. I'm kind of hoping it will cover this whole, the whole living area that I'm going to have for the school. We'll see. We will see. So the next thing I want to do is play with this tree beacon and see if we can automate it. Let's look it up. Is it in attunement? Do you remember where it is? I'm not sure. There it is. Okay. Properties of the resident gem, specifically its draining effect on liquid starlight, begs the question of how that could be applied. A simplistic design by which saplings are infused just before they grow with liquid starlight would seem to allow the resident gem to drain bits and pieces from the tree when it grows. A specialized tree constructed of starlight-sensitive materials should act as a beacon for this effect. It also has its limits due to the nature of this harvesting process. The tree infused with starlight will be slowly consumed over time, ejecting their materials from the beacon. There's also a limit to how many trees the tree beacon can support before it simply won't infuse them with liquid starlight due to remaining liquid starlight in the internal reservoir. After breaking the artificial tree, all the previously infused saplings will turn back into normal trees. I think I read that it's like 2 to 3 saplings is its limit. Did I have a couple in here? I did. Oh, and they're oak. We're gonna do that. So my guess is that it drops items in the world, so we're gonna need to be able to collect those. We have embers, the vacuums from embers that we can use that we've been using before. We have other options, but right now I think the embers vacuum is the only one that's really easy to get to. And we're going to play with it here, but this isn't where our tree farm's going to live. Eventually we're going to have a wood shop in the wizard's village that will have tree beacons. Hopefully you can do different trees with the tree beacons. That's something to test. Like, do I have an ironwood sapling and more oak, spruce? I want one that is not a vanilla tree. Then one mineral we don't really... I mean, I've got this forestry larch, but I was kind of hoping... There's an ironwood tree. Let's chop you down. I broke my axe. I went to the quarry and chopped down a great wood tree and broke it. So it's unenchanted. I had to make another one. That did not give me a single sapling. Oh, there we go. Sapling. Okay, so let's set this area up. If we put you here. Alright, and... I think I need to grow it. When it grows. Do I have... Dang it, it's almost nighttime and I don't have my hammock built. Have to fly home, jet home just to reset the time. Have to anyway. It looks like we don't have any bone meal here. Let's go home. We'll sleep and grab some bone meal. Okay. And I want to put this iron one wood here too. I like the little sparkly effect. Put it there. And I don't know how far away you can place things. But let's give this a go. Grow! Oh, come on. There it goes. Hey. And then we probably need to do that with all of them, which of course I just used up all my bone meal to grow this one. Okay. I can see that there's no more trunk right there, which I'm wondering means that it's used up. And we're going to need to keep placing... are we going to need to keep placing saplings? Is what I need to know. Okay, so it appears number one, we need to go make an Ember's vacuum and a chest. Number two, I need more bone meal because I want to know if it'll work with this ironwood or if it'll only work with vanilla ones. So let's go back home again. And we'll make the vacuum. You need a lead and an item pipe. Don't have any lead here, do I? There it goes. How many? 4. Okay. Item vacuum. Do we already have a lever? Nope. So we'll make one because we're going to need it to activate that. And I might already have chests. Yep. Take that. Put you in there and grab a couple more bones. Alright. that better? Sorry about that. All right. Let's use... We'll use the... we use the marker for buildings. I need to get a sign. Let's free up. Let's move these guys up out of the way. So I can mark things. Hopefully, it wasn't too bad. There we go. Okay, so we're here next to the town hall. We have a really awesome little cave system underneath here and underneath here. And so this is where I want to put the blacksmith so that it can access the cave system and put embers under there. Now I don't want to be super close to the town hall. Let's see, the entrance is right there. I should be fine. Let's get rid of this tree. Oh, yes, thank you. Whatever. I stood too close to it for too long. Here. And yep, just keep drawing is pretty much what I'm doing. Where it might be. That's probably large enough here. And then obviously we'll have access down into the mines from this section here. That would be really cool. Yeah. So this could be the actual building with a way down into the embers area for the actual processing. But we could also have up here in this area, like here could be the area in front with the big blast furnace and the anvils and stuff. And I probably would want it to come out a little bit from the house. This tree's gonna have to go. How much more tree is there? Clearly there's more. There we go. Right there. And there. And there. Did that get it all? Yep. Okay, so we got that. Alright, so we're gonna do signs everywhere, but there's gonna be a sign. This will be blacksmith here. And let's just write in here that this is going to be the furnace with workshop area out here. All right, and then let's see, we'll use gravel. Well, see, gravel won't be really obvious. Let's use sand, and this is going to be our paths or roads or whatever. So this is going to go down this way to decent distance, and then need to go in front of the blacksmith's workshop area where he's going to be doing his smithing. Around to, do we want to go around? Yeah, there should be another door here. Cool. I love all these land bridges and stuff. Okay, so we have the blacksmith. Now, let's figure out that market. Still think, is this area pretty orphaned? Let's see, we've got, nope, it connects down here, that's good. All right. The water start right there? It does. Is there anything on the other side? No. Okay. It's kind of interesting. There's a silverwood tree on top. Could be magical. This silverwood tree produces water. Alright. That goes underground, right? Yep. And I've been down here for mining purposes or something. Alright. This is a nice space. How far away from the town hall? Okay. Alright. This is going to be the market here. So we need to get a road going that way. How do we get there? Let's see. Land bridge right here. This way. Yep, pretty much all the way. Okay, so if we go this way, over the land bridge, which will reinforce and make look prettier. This area here can be the market, and we're gonna we'll use the markers, but we're gonna just kind of spread them out so that we can declare that this area should not have any houses. I don't know how big this market's gonna be. Sure, we'll do that. We'll put a sign right here. Marketplace. Alright, so ways out of the marketplace, because this is the one way in. How do we get out? We can go this way. Okay, that works. And then we can also go down that way. Yep, so we'll do a path this way first. And